Nous commençons dans ma chambre d'hôtel, ce qui est très modeste. Et j'ouvre la fenêtre. Et juste en face de ma fenêtre, et des travaux de construction, mais ce n'est pas grave. Ce quartier est très agréable. Dans cette direction, nous avons des arbres, de l'architecture haussmann, la tour Montparnasse. Mais nous avons commencé là-bas, au coin de la rue Pasteur et de la rue de Vaugirard. And now I'm going to switch to English because I can't walk and speak French at the same time. Alright, so here we are at Rue de Vaugirard, and right there is Café Pasteur, right across from my hotel, and I can tell you that I'm really going to miss this place. Not only was it really close to the hotel, but the servers were friendly, very quick, and this is one of the few places I could actually get a hot breakfast, which is not as common as you might think around here. So we're going to continue our walk down Rue de Vaugirard. Alright, we're going to hang out right here on Boulevard du Montparnasse, but first I want to show you La Mise au Vert. Good cafe and restaurant, friendly servers, good service, and right across the street, just the opposite, at the Marquise, rude servers, bad service. And here we are on Boulevard du Montparnasse, a very loud, very busy street, especially now when people are filing into the cafes. And if there's ever any doubt what street you're on, just look up and you'll see Montparnasse Tower. And by the way, as I continue to walk down Boulevard de Montparnasse, I should tell you that this could really be called the Parisian diet, meaning you can eat whatever you want in the morning. As long as you walk your butt off for the rest of the day, you're okay. You can lose weight this way. Trust me. Alright, so I hung a left on Boulevard Saint-Michel. Saint-Michel is a little bit quieter. Not whisper quiet, but quieter than Montparnasse for sure. And it's a very cool street because it's got a lot of high-end shops, and it's just got a completely different vibe to it. And one cool thing about Boulevard Saint-Michel is that it's an access point to the Luxembourg Gardens, which is pretty much my favorite place in all of Paris. But perhaps the coolest part of Saint-Michel? Now, another cool part of Boulevard Saint-Michel, what you're seeing here is part of the Cluny Museum, which is actually the medieval museum. And this is one of the last remaining remnants of a medieval ancient wall back in the Roman era, when a wall surrounded parts of Paris. And we finally reached the end of Boulevard Saint-Michel. And this is where we ended up. Hopefully that building looks familiar to you. And as luck would have it, this just happens to be the halfway point of my circuit. I'd say it's a pretty decent place to take a break. Wouldn't you say? Cheers. Now as we start walking along the Seine, you'll notice a lot of these mysterious green boxes hanging onto the wall. You might wonder, just what are these things? Well, as it turns out, these green boxes are actually little stores. And we're going to come up on one that's just closing up shop right now. Now I'm going to continue heading west along the Seine, but this really is a beautiful street. A lot of beautiful buildings, as you can see. A lot of bridges. Now what you're seeing there in the distance is the very tip of the island that Notre Dame is on, the Ile de la Cité. And we're going to see a lot of bridges, including this one that I'm currently on. You may have heard about it. It's got a lot of locks on it from lovers who profess their everlasting love. Scarlett Johansson and I have yet to come here and join the club. And I should mention that just about everything is on this street. You can use the many bridges to go over to the Louvre, Tuileries Gardens, the start of the Champs-Élysées, or if you want to stay on this side, you can see such things as the Musée d'Orsay. And now we're coming up on my favorite bridge of all, the Pont Alexandre III, the Alexander III Bridge. It's my favorite bridge for obvious reasons. Very fancy, great views of the Eiffel Tower, as you can see. And across the street, Les Invalides, which has the Army Museum. Now this is probably the coolest part of the circuit. We're on a pathway that's a little bit away from the traffic. Nice view of the river. People in restaurants and getting on their dinner cruises. And then all you gotta do is look up and to the left, and this is what you see. Pretty cool. Alright, now I'm gonna see if I can walk under the Eiffel Tower without slamming into somebody. Highly doubt it. Plus there are guards with machine guns standing around here. Wouldn't want to slam into one of those for sure. But it's unusually quiet here, right under the tower. Maybe that's because there are guards with machine guns standing around. But here we are, right in the middle, and let's take a look up. There you go. Now this little guy, he got spooked last night around 9 o'clock when the tower lit up. Let's hope he has better luck tonight. Now you can't really see it, but there are people chilling out in the Champ de Mars and the fields back there. We've got a line of people here with their cameras pointed at the Eiffel Tower. And they're waiting for 9 o'clock to hit, because every hour, on the hour, the tower lights up. And we're going to see that here in just a few moments. So now I'm on the final stretch back to the hotel on Avenue de Suffren. It's a pretty quiet avenue, pretty dark actually. Happy to say I haven't been mugged yet. If you never see this video, that's because I spoke too soon. Anyway, in total we walked about 5.5, maybe 6 miles. And by the time I get back to the hotel, I will have earned a shower and some sleep for sure. Alors, je suis encore à l'hôtel. J'espère que vous avez apprécié ce tour. Merci et au revoir.